Okay. Cool.
So you want to go?
Alrighty, we're on. Welcome everybody. Say hi in the chat if you're with us. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Who have we got here? We got Bella on Instagram. Welcome. We've got Romad as well. Welcome. Welcome everybody. Hop on and say hi in the chat if you're with us. Welcome to the Work Louder stream today. Alrighty. How are we doing? Hello Dave. Welcome. How we doing? Good to have you on. Got Daniel as well. Welcome Daniel. Awesome. Thanks for joining, guys. This is my first stream with Work Louder, so thanks for coming on and joining in. And we're gonna go through a little bit of a. I'm gonna set up actually a new keyboard we've just had arrived, the XYZ workboard. So we're gonna kind of go through a little bit of that. And if you guys have any questions about any of the products or anything like that, just throw it in the chat, and I'll be happy to help you out and answer any questions. So. Just let us know where you're at and what you guys are up to. We've got Fueled by KWH, welcome, and it's Ewan. How we doing? So I'm actually tuning in from Australia at the moment. So welcome. A little ways away, but let us know where you guys are at and what you guys are up to. Awesome. Sweet as. Alrighty, so yeah, so as I said, we're going to go through a little bit of a build of an XYZ workboard today. So we've got the package just arrived, and we're gonna open it up, have a bit of a look through, and if we've got any questions, Dave, we're in Australia. I'm actually from Tasmania, so if you look at the map of Australia, there's like this whole big thing, and then there's this tiny little island down the bottom on the right hand side, and I'm on that island. So yeah, so Tasmania is the spot to be. So if you check out the map and have a look for Tassie, it is a nice little island. R1, R2. This is the R1 XYZ workboard, so the first launch of the workboard. And then yeah, so we're going to be setting that up today. So there's a couple differences. I think the R2 workboards comes with the MX key, which is a little bit different. So mine's got the older keys, but yeah, so the new R2 has those MX keys, which is a little different. So awesome. Thanks for the questions. It's good to hear from you guys. Awesome, very good. So, and then we also have, as a bit of an extra thing today, if any of you guys place an order whilst we're on, feel free to just let us know in the chat. Put in your order number. Let me know if you're going to place an order. Now is the time to do it. We have this here. We have an exciting spin and win wheel. So hello KWH from Toronto. Welcome. We have this spin and win wheel here on the screen, and that one is going to be for anyone that orders on stream today. We're going to go ahead and spin the wheel for a chance to win any of the items on there. So there's some fun, exciting stuff that we have. We've got the XYZ numpad that you can win, which is actually, you can't even buy that yet. So that's completely fresh item that you guys can get ahead of time. So the XYZ numpad basically is like one of the XYZ kind of 3D printed boards, but it's like the Creator Micro style little board. So that's an awesome gift you guys can win. We've got some dials. You can win dials, different colors there, clear, black. Work ladder t-shirt, which is epic. And yeah, you can guys one. There's some awesome t-shirts. I think you can check out the merch online. And then we've also got another dial, more dials, any accessories, which is actually a sick gift as well. So anything that you've purchased, if you like, once you've put in your order number, you can go ahead and win any accessory option, and that one is going to be just any of the accessories that are available with the particular board you've purchased. So that's also an awesome gift you guys can get. So yeah, if you're thinking of purchasing something from Work Louder, you're kind of on the fence, and you've hopped on stream with us today, go ahead and place the order. Let us know your order number, and we'll go ahead and play spin and win. You guys can have a chance to win some epic deals. So yeah, you guys definitely in a good spot if you guys are thinking about buying something. We've got Ramed from Czech Republic. Yeah. I mean, if anyone else is from Czech Republic, let us know. If you're not then you'll be not the only one. But if you, yeah, that's probably true. Epic. Czech. That's a long way away. I've not actually been to Europe before, personally. So down here in Australia, a bit far. So definitely somewhere I'd like to visit. So if you have any good recommendations where to go visit in Czech Republic, let me know. Keen to know where I need to travel once I get onto that. So that's going to be good. Just let us know what's something exciting in Czech Republic that we can go do. Awesome. Netherlands, nice, Nico. Very good. Netherlands, very cool. Alrighty. Where else have we got people coming in, tuning in from? Just let me know in the chat where you're at. What do you guys get up to? Let me know what temperature and stuff it is. We're heading into summer at the moment, so it's getting warm. We got Mel from Barcelona. Nice, very good. Sick. We got people from all over. We got a nice little spread of people today, which is cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a look at starting to open up some of these boxes. We got New Zealand, United States, damn, we got people from everywhere. Beckham, Daniel. Alrighty, nice. Thanks for letting me know where you guys are tuning in from. It's kind of really cool to see, like, you know, hear from people, and to like not just see names, but to know like what you guys are actually up to, wherever you guys are from. We got Cyprus. I don't think we've had anyone from the same place. We actually Latvia now. Okay, nice, very good, Nico, Dave. Do your Christmas cards? No, I mean you can buy some like ironically snowy artwork Christmas cards here, but no, we have summer Christmas cards. We got that sunshine. Yeah, we go swimming. Like Christmas time is like, you know, swimming at the beach, barbecues, getting outside, you know, all of the fun stuff. Mexico, Lucille, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Alrighty. Yeah, no snowy artwork on our Christmas cards. That wouldn't really be making heaps of sense. But yeah, so we're gonna send any shorts. Yeah. I don't know if we always go that far. I think people, when they do the Santa stuff, they kind of still go and go the full Santa costume, which is crazy because like you imagine like 40-degree heat, like or whatever that is in Fahrenheit, and you're like wearing full pants. It's crazy. I don't know if I could hack it. I think I'll leave the Santa job to somebody else in Australia. But yeah, no, it's crazy down here. You guys, if you ever have a chance to come visit Australia, I totally recommend it. Best country. I love living here. Yeah, there's lots of places to go visit. It's a big country too, lots of space. But down here in Tassie, we're actually pretty small. We can drive from like the very top of the the island, all the way to the bottom in like 3 hours. So it's not like 5 minutes, but it's a pretty short distance from the top to the bottom of the island. So if you guys haven't ever checked out a map of Australia, check it out. Look at Australia. You've got main island on the top, and then you've got this tiny little island down the side, and that's my home, Tassie. Yeah, a lot of Australia don't even really know that we exist, to be honest. We're just kind of like a little spot down there. So all right, thanks for tuning in, guys. Legend says I'm getting a Christmas gift from Work Louder. Epic. Yeah, well, hopefully you are getting a Christmas gift. If you go ahead and place an order right now, or if you've placed an order that hasn't shipped, let us know your order number, and we'll go ahead and add a free gift. If you place an order on the stream, like I said before, we've got the spin and win wheel. You guys can go ahead and have a turn, spin up, and you can win some awesome gifts on that one. So I'm really excited actually to spin that one up. So I really need someone to go ahead and place an order for us to be able to do that. But yeah, so we're gonna kind of start looking through these packages from Work Louder. So we've got a couple of different things here. We've got this is the main board here, so you guys can see main board. Oops, dropped something. That's good. So that's what we're gonna start putting together. And then we've got we've got an extra key set here. We've got this key set from Work Louder, just standard key set, so that's going to be awesome. And then this is kind of the main parts of the board that we're going to work setting up. So we kind of put this frame together, put in the board. I haven't made one of these before, so it's first time for me putting it together. So I'm going to be keen to see how that goes. Excited to see how it all works. But yeah, so let me know if any of you guys have one of these boards. Let me know what you think of it. Throw it in the chat. Let me know if you guys have been enjoying it and what you guys like about them. How you found putting it together. How are you saying that Australia's small? It's actually almost. Oh, okay. So Ramad, you maybe missed what I was saying earlier in the stream. Australia's huge, and then I live in a part of Australia called Tasmania. So if you search up Tasmania or Tassie in Australia, that's the state that I live in, and it's actually an island off the coast of the kind of southern border of Australia. So we've got the huge Australia, Ireland, and then you've got Tassie, and that's my home down the bottom there. So that hopefully clarifies why that's a little bit confusing. $89 Creator Micro. So that is not what the cost of the Creator Micro is for you. I'm sorry if that was a little bit confusing. $89 is the minimum spend you guys need to place an order for today to be able to use our spin and win wheel. So thanks for that question, Evan. That's I can see why that's a little bit confusing. So the $89 is the minimum spend for our spin and win wheel today. Yeah, sorry, that is a little bit confusing. We can, if anyone else was wondering, that is not the price of the Creator Micro. That is the price minimum spend you guys need for the spin and win wheel today. So if anyone wants to play this wheel and give it a spin and win something cool, then that is the place to this is the place to do it. Yeah, go ahead and place an order. Let us know what your number is. Daniel, XYZ1 is great and you enjoy it. Awesome, thank you, Daniel. I'm excited to put it together and see how it goes. I've actually had this package sitting for like a week and I haven't opened it so that I can do it on stream with you guys. So I've been really like having to hold myself back from putting it all together and having a bit of a play around with it. But I've saved it up for this so we can do it all together on stream. You guys can get a bit of a look into how it all works and how to put it together. So if you guys place your own orders, you have a little bit of a sneak peek into how it all goes together. What would you recommend to buy from you? I think honestly, like any of the options are going to be really cool products. The Work Ladder products are really, really nicely put together. If you've checked out the website or even on the socials, like the quality of the products is like second to none in terms of having awesome design. And then what I'd probably recommend is if you wanted to buy something, it would be think through like what is your needs at the moment. So if you, depending on what sort of like programs you often use, if you're looking for something just regular typing and you want a keyboard for like your kind of daily driver keyboard, then I'd recommend kind of any of those larger keyboards, the Nomads, or any of the keyboards that we have really. And if you're looking for something that's a little bit more specialized, one of the Creator Micros or one of those boards, just the little ones can be really good for if you're working on like Photoshop, or if you're working on Premiere and doing editing, any of those kinds of things. So it depends on what your needs are. I'd say any of the boards you'll be like blown away with like how awesome the quality and the design is, but then it comes down to what you guys are going to be wanting to use them for as to which one you actually want to buy. Daniel, am I an editor? Actually, it's a good question. So I run a business here in Australia. It's very niche. We actually repair rock climbing shoes, and so it's a bit different to what I'm doing today. But what that means is I run a business and I have to run all the socials, I have to run the website, I have to do all of those things. So I'm editing videos, I'm editing photos, so I'm running lots of different stuff all at once. And so so just part of running the business, I have to edit things, I have to put stuff together. So it's a good question. My day job is running a business, and then we're just jumping on here for the streaming as well, which is a bit of fun. But yeah, thanks for the question, Daniel. That's awesome. If you guys have any other questions, throw them in the chat, let me know, and I will help you guys out with any questions that you might have. Awesome. So very good. We're gonna maybe start to pull open some of these packages we've got. So packages come, honestly the packages are like exciting as got that key set, as I said before, looks like that. Anyone that's want to know what the standard key set on that one looks like? So this is the XYZ workboard. So we're going to put it together. You can buy the XYZ workboard like this in its components, where you get to put it together yourself, or you can buy it pre-made. There's different options, but I feel like making it yourself is kind of exciting, so I'm pretty keen for that today. If you guys have any questions, or if you guys are tuning in from anywhere in the world, let me know where you're tuning in from. Just throw it in the chat. We'll be keen to hear what you guys are up to. So we're going to start opening up some of these packages and just having a bit of a look through the products. So, and then we're going to put it together in a little bit. So stay tuned. We got Zox. Yo, how you doing? Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Alrighty. Awesome. India from Zox, very good. And we've got a question here from, what are we saying? Awesome, that's a good question. So you're saying that it's a keyboard that you can take apart. That's a good question. Go ahead, and what I would say is if you're interested in the keyboards, go ahead and check out our website at worklouder.cc, and all of the keyboards that are available from us are on there. So what I'll do for you is I'll just pull up this one here. So this is the Work Louder page. So if you got any questions about what keyboards we have on offer, check out this website here, worklouder.cc. So we've got the Creator Micro 2. That's one of those little mini keyboards you can use. And then we've got the Framer Micros, same kind of board, but with different slightly different look. And then we've got the XYZ workboard, so that's the one that we're going to be putting together today. So that's a really cool little board. Definitely check that one out. That's a good option if you want something nice and simple. And then if you want to go next one, we've got the Nomad E2. This is a really epic board. So that's also a really sick option too. And then we've got Knob One on there as well, which is yeah, honestly a really sick board too. And we've got a few more down here, Creator Board and Creator Board XL. So that one's yeah, so those are the kind of options we have on the website. I'm not sure if any of those have helped you figure out which one you were talking about, but those ones are all the ones on there at the moment. So awesome, very good. What else have we got in the chat? Let's just catch up a little bit. Yes, there are split ergonomic keyboards, but they're pretty rare in the market for custom designs. Yeah, okay, yeah. Daniel, yeah, thanks for clarifying that one, Daniel, for us. That's good. We've got Zox from India. We've got Kowalski. What's up? How we doing? Welcome. Joel, hello. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Yeah, dude. I mean, throw some epic boards, and you know, you pay for good quality stuff. My personal philosophy always is like better to spend more on a product that I really appreciate than, you know, spend less on something that I don't really value very much, and then I end up like not looking after it the same way I would if I bought something that I really cared about. But I totally understand. Fair enough. Daniel, okay, cool. What's up? Alrighty. Thanks, Cohen. Good to see you here too. Thanks for tuning in. This is yeah, it's really fun to be able to chat with you guys. I'm enjoying it. That's right, fueled by KWH affordable options. XYZ is definitely the way to go if you're looking for something that doesn't break the bank. We'll pull that one up for you actually right now so we can see. So if anyone wants to order on stream today, you guys can go ahead and order, and we'll go ahead and spin the wheel, and you guys can have a chance to win something today, which is actually really exciting. So yeah, if you guys wanted to order today, spin the wheel and you'll get a free gift. And you're guaranteed a free gift of some kind if you guys order on the stream today. So if you've been thinking about placing an order, place an order number in the chat, and we will go ahead and give you a free gift. So thanks Work Louder for clarifying. We don't have split keyboards, and yeah, E2, yeah, totally. Thank you so much. Alrighty, so XYZ working that's pretty affordable, doesn't break the bank too much, and you get that great Work Louder design and product at a little bit of a more affordable price, and that's kind of the whole idea of that project. The XYZ boards are just for people to make it a bit more accessible for people to get these boards that want that really cool design. And yeah, so that's really good. Awesome. Where are we up to with chat? Thanks, Colin. Awesome. Yeah, so as I said before as well, guys, remember, drop your order number in the chat down below. Chat your order number. If you haven't had your order shipped yet, we can add a free gift to your order. And then if you drop your order number for a stream or order you've placed on stream today, then we can go ahead and spin the wheel and you guys can win something really cool. So let us know what you guys are up to. If you think about placing an order already, go ahead and place it now. Now's the time. Time to go ahead and do it. Pull the trigger. So yeah, if you guys want to have a little look here, this is the PCB for the Work Louder XYZ board. So we're going to start putting this one together. So we opened the first package already. We've got this little instruction sheet here. So this one's going to be telling me how to put it all together, but we're going to open everything up first and then we're going to have a bit of a play. What Work Louder product do you have? So the product I have right now in front of me is the XYZ workboard. So that one is I can show you on the website. This one here, XYZ workboard. Now I have the R1 product with me at the moment, but we're now up to R2, so you can see that one on there. R2 is what we're up to, and the difference between this one and the R2, the main difference is the keys are a slightly different key set. So on the new R2, you get the MX keys, which means they work with any key set you can buy. So they're transferable. This one is just a different version with different key sets. So yeah, that's the only difference really. So basically the same as this one here that I have on the screen, XYZ workboard. And so yeah, really good option, affordable as well, which is awesome. You can buy a couple different setups, so you can buy it like what I have here in front of me, and the setup I have is basically I've got the board and I have to put it together. I get to put it together. It's actually fun to do that as well. Or you can buy it pre-built. It's up to you. Nico, dude, there's always ways to make money. There's yeah, offer your time for people to do stuff for people. They'll pay for it. XYZ workboard. Yeah, thanks Daniel for answering the question from Christine. That's cool. Got Autodesk. Yeah, Autodesk, if you guys like if you like designing stuff or you want to like put together some cool edits, whatever else it is, just DM the Work Louder Instagram if you guys have cool ideas. That's the place to go. Yeah, thanks Mike for clarifying that. That's awesome. Yeah, fueled by KWH. Yeah, XYZ is a sweet little board. I'm excited to put it together and I'm really keen to start using it. So we're gonna open up the next package. We're gonna open up this one here. And this one has the frame, I believe. So we're gonna be able to start putting it together. Gotta be careful not to lose any of the parts. What we use the XYZ for, Christine. Honestly, I'm just gonna use it probably as my daily driver keyboard to start with, and just get a bit of a feel for it. It's gonna be used for whenever I'm working. If I'm putting together like reels or edits or editing photos, I'll just be using this one. Sometimes I'm typing stuff up as well, editing the website that I have. Then I will be on the keyboard, and yeah, that's the plan. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, I'm keen to just kind of get some mileage on it and give it some kind of a bit of a run around, see how it goes. What we use, yeah, so that's my plan. Christine, thanks for the question though. And again, anyone, if you are tuning in from anywhere around the world, let me know in the chat where you're from, and I'll give you guys a shout out. We appreciate you guys tuning in. It's really exciting to be able to chat with everybody. And just a reminder again, I'm really keen to give this spin the wheel a go. So if any of you guys have been interested in placing an order, go ahead and place it now, and we'll go ahead and do a spin the wheel, which will be sick. So what happens, place an order on stream right now, you need to spend at least $89, and then you guys will go ahead and get a free gift on stream. We're going to spin the wheel, you get a chance to win some pretty awesome gifts. So we've got a bunch of dials, we've got t-shirts, We've even got an XYZ numpad. You guys can win an additional board, which is honestly, I think, totally worth it, because if you guys get an extra board, I don't know, that's like a huge deal to me. I don't know if you guys agree. Let me know what you think. But yeah, if you're thinking about placing an order, hop on now, place the order, and we'll go ahead and spin the wheel. Honestly, very excited to be able to spin the wheel. So if you guys want to just go ahead and place an order, we can go ahead and do that. That'll be epic. But we're back to the setup for this XYZ board. So we have all the parts. I'm just going to run you guys through how it kind of works. Is we're going to go ahead and put together the frame that this main board sits on. So if you guys look here, I've got this like instruction sheet, and it's going to run me through putting the frame together, and then once we've done that, we're going to be able to use the board. We'll be able to set it up, and then we'll go from there. So very good. Let's have a look. So we've got our instructions, and we're going to just lay out the frame, and then we're going to start putting it together. So the frame basically sits like this. We've got set it up this way, and we've got the corners, and the corners just overlap like this. If you guys check out on the screen, have a look. They're just going to lay out the board, ready to put it together. So you guys can see this is the frame setup, and then we're gonna start attaching it all together. It's gonna turn into a keyboard very quickly. If you guys have any questions, just throw them in the chat, and I'll let you guys know what I can do in terms of answering questions. If you guys have placed an order recently, throw that order number in the chat, and we will add a little something for you. The bigger the order, whatever you've purchased, if you've gone ahead and gotten a bigger product, then your gift is bigger. So whatever you've purchased, if it's something small, you get a gift. If it's something big, you might get something pretty awesome. So go ahead and throw your order numbers in the chat for me. I'm really keen to see what you guys have. Or if you've just bought something recently, even if it's been shipped out already, let me know what you have and what you like about the products. And I'm just keen to hear what you guys are up to be honest. Stam. If you want free stuff, now's the time to do it. So go ahead and place an order, $89 or more, and you guys will be able to get spin the wheel. You'll be able to get a free gift of some kind. So now if you want to get something for free, now's the time to do it. So go ahead. Obviously you've got to place an order, but yeah, honestly, I am keen to spin that wheel for you guys. So if you want to place an order and get something for free, now is the time to do it. Alrighty, so just looking out over these items. Gotta be careful not to lose all the little parts. So if you are gonna put together one of these boards, make sure you have a tidy workspace. Make sure you're not like trying to do it on the floor in your room with all this stuff on everywhere. Put it up on the bench, make it tidy. That's the way to go. These workboards are really cool. They're basically like if you have Lego and IKEA mixed together, you get to make it yourself. And you've also got these epic like modular products. They're really, really cool. So I totally recommend you guys check it out on the website. Go to worklouder.cc for a keyboard. Any of the options on there are awesome, but this one that we're working on particularly at the moment is the XYZ workboard. Alrighty. As I said, guys, just let me know in the chat if you guys are tuning in from anywhere in the world. I'm keen to hear where you guys are from. And also, let me know if you've placed an order recently, because we're going to go ahead and give you guys some free stuff. If you've placed an order recently, or if you're planning to place an order, now is the time to do it, because you guys can get free gift. We're going to spin a wheel, and it's going to be exciting. So whatever option you guys want, if you've placed an order recently, or if you're going to place an order today, let me know in the chat, because we gotta spin the wheel. It's gonna be good. Alrighty. So if it's a bit hard for you guys to see, but we've got these little parts here. These guys are gonna be what holds the frame together in these little spots here. So what we're gonna do is start putting this together, and we're gonna have a little board to work with. So these little guys are gonna go here, like this, and then we're gonna screw into them from the back, which is gonna be sick. Just figuring out what the best way to do this is. I think we're gonna just connect them up. I don't know if I've done this correctly. So if you guys have any questions at all, just throw them in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna go ahead and be putting together one of these boards today. So you guys can see here, I've got a bunch of stuff on the desk. Oh no, it's a bit out of focus. I have to let that focus up for you guys. Hopefully that's helping. So we're gonna have put this board together, and then we're gonna have a bit of a play around on it. So if you guys are tuning in, just remember, let us know your order numbers. We'll give you some free stuff, and then if you have placed an order recently, we'll just add a free product to your order. And if you've placed your order on stream, we're gonna do a little giveaway, spin the wheel. It'll be exciting. So I'm keen to hear if you're thinking about placing an order already, then now is the time to do it. Now is the time. Go ahead and pull the trigger. Place your order. Alrighty. So we're just putting together the board. You guys can see here, I've got all of these little parts, these little guys, and this kind of comes together as a frame, and for our main board, which looks like this. So we're gonna put it together. It's kind of fun. You get to just have like a little Lego session, you know. I don't know if you guys played Lego growing up, or even now that you're grown up, but honestly, it's epic pastime. I mean, my brother used to, chill and just play Lego for hours. So this is honestly just like a throwback to that, which is sick. Alrighty, let's. Cool. So we're just gonna keep screwing these on. At the moment, it's a little piece here. We just have to screw them in. And alright, BedX. Sorry, I think I might have to hide that number. So sorry for the confusion. $89 is minimum spend for the giveaway today. So if you guys spend $89 on the website, you guys can go ahead and win t-shirts. You can win a little creator micro, or the XYZ creator board, but the creator micro is not $89. Sorry for the confusion. So $89 minimum spend for the giveaway. Creator micro is in stock though. What that means is if you purchase now, then it's going to ship right away. So you don't have to wait for pre-orders. Creator micros are ready to go. In this version, is the USB-C connector located on the main board or on a daughter board? Thanks for the question, Dimitri. I'm still putting it together, but USB is it's on the main board for this this build, I believe, or perhaps let me see. No, I think depends what your question is exactly. Maybe if you clarify, I can let you know. Yeah, sorry, BedX for the confusion, but nonetheless, place an order and you can win a bunch of gifts today. So there's t-shirts available. There is the XYZ creator board, which is basically the creator micro but with the XYZ version. So honestly, if you want the creator micro basically but for free, place an order now, $89 or more, and you guys can get one of those potentially if we spin the wheel and you win. Unknown 303, yo, how we doing? Welcome, thanks for joining. Glad to have you on here. We're just right now we're building a board, so we're going to put it together. We're just screwing everything up, putting the screws in for the frame, and once that's all done, we'll move on to the next step. But if you guys have any questions about the products, or if you have any questions about how to win something for free today, just throw it in the chat and I'll let you know. We'll answer any of your questions. I'm from Australia, guys. If you guys are from anywhere else in the world, let me know where you're from. I'm chilling down here in Tasmania. If any of you guys have been here before, let me know, because honestly, I don't think anyone else has known about where I'm from yet. No one's known about Tassie, the secret gem down below Australia. What else we got here? Alrighty, very good. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us today. If you have any questions, just let me know. And if you're just joining us now, my name's Josiah. If you have been on here before, let me know. If you have any of the Work Louder products, let me know what you have, what you like about them. Yeah, thanks for joining. CM1 Legendary Wizard. Yes, this is sorry, the if you want to clarify your question, but yeah, this is the R2 workboard, if that's what your question is. This is the R1 workboard that I'm putting together. But if you're looking for the Creator Micro 1, if you're asking if that's the one in stock, then it's I believe it's the Creator Micro 2 that's in stock at the moment. So that one's ready to ship, if that's what your question is. So Creator Micro 2 is the one that is up for the moment, in stock and ready to ship. Where did you learn doing that, Cypher? If you want to clarify what I'm learning, what did I learn? But if it's just putting this keyboard together, I learnt it right here on the instruction sheet. It's basically like making some Lego. It's an excellent pastime. I can recommend it. Mark Owen, I don't believe Work Louder is a publicly traded company yet. So I'll let you know when that happens, if that happens. But I don't think that it's available for investing on the open market. Thanks for asking though. Thanks, Mark. Shafi, what are we up to? What kind of keyboard is good for coders? Ooh, that's a good question. So honestly, any of our keyboards work excellently because you can actually map keys and key basically layouts to different applications. So depending on what your use case is, if you have different applications you use that you want to have different shortcuts set up with, these keyboards are able to be mapped accordingly. So any of the keyboards that are available on our website, this one I'm currently working on is called the XYZ workboard. But if you guys check out our website, I'll just pull it up for you real quick. We've got keyboards here, bunch of different options. These are all the options here. It depends on what you're after. But yeah, so thanks for your question, Shafi. If you're after something small that's going to be used for like little shortcuts and zipping around kind of extra to your main board, then this Creator Micro 2 is a really, really good option. It's kind of like basically a one-of-one kind of board. There's not really anything else on the market that's available that's like this kind of board. So that's a great option. We've got the Framer Creator Micro, same kind of deal. Epic little board if you want just that kind of accessory board to add on. And then if you want something that's a little bit more kind of comprehensive, obviously, go ahead and check out something like the Nomad. You've got the full keyboard, and same thing, you can map those keys to whatever you need them to do, which is really, really cool. Basically like flexibility in the way you use the board. So, and then there's a couple other options. We've got the original Nomad here, and then we've got the Knob One board as well. So the design on these is really, really cool. It's kind of like Work Louder is basically really working hard to make something that you feel inspired to use. Like when you're using your products, especially when you're working on, like, if you're coding or something like that, you want to be using something every day that's going to be making you feel like really excited to be at work, really excited to work on your whatever project you're doing. And so that's kind of the idea of the Work Louder boards, is to inspire you to be excited to use your products whilst you're working. So that is a little bit of a spiel on that. Legendary Wizard, yep, hopefully, thanks for your question. Asking about the 89, same, no, that one is the minimum spend for a free gift today. So if you guys want to get a free gift, $89 is the minimum spend on the website. Go ahead and place an order now, and you guys can win some epic gifts. I'll pull up what you guys can win today, actually. So if you guys go ahead and place an order now, let me know your order number, pop it in the chat. I'll write it down, and you guys will get to spin the wheel. So we're going to have a little spin up, and you guys can win a bunch of cool gifts. I'd honestly say it is worthwhile spinning this wheel. So you got this Work Louder t-shirt you can win. You see this one here, Work Louder t-shirt. A bunch of dials. You can get any accessory on the board that you've purchased, whatever the item is. You can get any of the accessories listed underneath that board. So like, for instance, if you bought a Creator Micro and you have any of these accessories, you've got all these options here. You guys can get any of these accessories for free if you place an order now. So if you've been thinking about placing an order especially, and you're waiting for something to tell you to pull the trigger, now is the time, because you will win a gift of some kind. And there's some really epic options on here. So XYZ numpad is honestly my favorite option on the wheel. It's basically one of the XYZ style boards where you have those 3D printed parts, and it looks very similar to this Creator Micro here. So it's a similar kind of style board, but it is the XYZ version, and that's not even available online yet. So you guys will be getting a first look at that if you win a XYZ numpad today. T-shirts, dials, key sets, accessories. If you guys haven't seen the Work Louder t-shirts, have a look at those. Those are epic as well. Definitely worth a win. So place an order, or if you've placed an order recently, pop it in the chat and we'll go ahead and add a gift to your order as well. So thank you guys for tuning in. Autodesk dropped a message in DMs. Thank you so much. I actually won't be the one that reads those DMs, but somebody else will, and they will hopefully, they'll have a bit of a chat with you guys, and we appreciate you reaching out. We really love people that are excited about the products and excited about how Work Louder is like putting together their designs and everything. So we really appreciate interest. So thanks for DMing us. Shafiki, they look sick. Yeah, honestly, the boards are second to none in terms of design and the kind of combination of, like, call it form and function. So the form in terms of how it looks is just impeccable. The way it feels when you use it is just awesome. And then when you combine that with the function of a really, really flexible and adaptable board that you can use for whatever programs you want to run, and have it super adaptable depending on different programs, that kind of thing, whatever your use case is. And that's kind of the goal of Work Louder, is to have that combination. So you guys get something that is going to tick all the boxes. You don't have to have an either or. You don't have to have like a functional or a nice keyboard. You get to have both in the one. So alrighty. Thank you for that, Work Louder, for that extra info as well. That is good. So yeah, Knob 1 if you kind of more of an Apple feel, and then if your vibe is more like tech focused, then go for the Nomad E2. So thank you for that clarification, appreciate it. And yeah, Shafiki, we got thumbs up. Thank you for that. Guys, if you have any other questions, throw them in the chat. Let me know what you guys are wondering about. If you have placed an order recently, throw us your order number in the chat. If it hasn't shipped, we'll add a little gift. Bigger the order, the bigger the gift. So if you guys purchased something recently and you've seen that it hasn't shipped out yet, go ahead and let me know what your order number is, and we can add something to your order, little gift. And if you are thinking about placing an order, now is the time to do it. Go check out the website, get ready, place your order. Let me know what you're thinking of buying. Place that order, and then we're gonna go ahead and spin the wheel, and you guys are guaranteed to get a gift if you guys order now, and you might even win the XYZ numpad, which is an unreleased product. Very, very awesome. Similar to this, where I get to make it. So I'm putting together this board right now, as you can see. And if you get that XYZ numpad, it is a similar kind of design, and you guys are going to get to get that one for free. If you place an order now and you win it, it'll be on your way to you with your order. So drop order numbers in the comments there, and I'm keen to hear what you guys are up to. If you guys are just tuned in, if you're tuning in from anywhere in the world, let me know where you're from and what you're up to. Let me know what kind of programs you use, what sort of work you do on your computers. Do you do editing? Do you do videos? Do you do code? Do you set up websites? Whatever it is, I'm keen to hear. Fueled by KWH, thank you for tuning in still. This is numpad is awesome. Oh, you won the first one. Epic. I'm glad you appreciate it. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if you guys place an order now, you could be just like Fueled by KWH. You get to win a free numpad, which is epic. Actually have it framed. Oh yeah, that's actually a good idea, because those ones are a very cool product. If you're gonna win it, might as well frame it so that you can keep it forever. Make the most of it. Let me just check my. Alrighty. Still putting together this board here. I'm gonna pull that up. Framed. Oh yeah. But yeah, like I said, place an order, spin the wheel, spin it up, and you guys can win. You can win the XYZ numpad. You can win dials. You can win a t-shirt. Lots of cool gifts. So please let me know if you've placed an order recently, or if you're gonna place an order today. Let me know what you think of getting, and yeah, we're gonna get you some gifts. Alrighty. Not sure why this is struggling to focus at the moment. Maybe my hands will help. So we've got here this board starting to come together, putting it together slowly, bit by bit. If you got any questions about how it works, basically we get to assemble this board ourselves, which is lots of fun, and then we're gonna get to use it. If you guys have any questions, if you're just tuning in, please go ahead and let me know in the chat what you guys are up to, where you guys are from. Keen to know more about you guys, and I'll answer any questions that I can, and we'll go ahead and put this board together. So it's gonna be a bit of fun. Let me know where you're from, what you're up to, what your hobbies are. If you've been to Australia, down here in Australia, let me know. And I am also here in Australia, believe it or not. Alrighty. You guys can see here, just putting together the parts. Got to make sure everything lines up well, so we're going to have everything set up like this, and then we're going to put the board in the middle, like just like that. Alrighty. Kai. Yeah guys, let me know if you're in the chat. If you're in the stream, let me know in the chat what you're up to. Let me know if you've thought about buying something recently from Work Loud. If you have a product in mind, let me know any questions, and we'll go ahead and answer them as we go. And if you've thought about purchasing something, now is the time to do it, because there is free gifts to be won, guaranteed. Which I don't know about you, but that sounds like an epic deal. Alrighty, so you guys can see here this little part's coming together. I don't know, so my camera's a little bit out of focus on the bottom side. And just a reminder, guys, place an order now and you guys can spin to win. What do we got? Serbia, welcome. Thank you for joining. SRD, Jank. Do you have a creator for Figma? Thanks. So we have a couple different options. If you want to create a board, I'll just pull them up from on the website for you at the moment. Here we go. We've got creator boards here. So the two options is the Framer Creator Micro or the Creator Micro, if that's what you're asking about. And the idea with those ones is that you can actually set them up to use whatever programs you want to use, and you can customize what the keys actually do. So if that's your question, let me know if that helps you answer the question. Basically, you can buy any of these Creator Micro boards. You can even get the Framer one, and you can set it up for Figma, and that would be the way to go. So basically, you can use those Creator Micro boards, if those are the ones you're talking about, or any of our boards. You can set them up and have those keys mapped to whatever shortcuts or tools you want them to use, and you can set them up for multiple different ones as well. So if you wanted to use Figma but you're also using other applications, then you can set them up for multiple ones, and they just auto detect which application you're using, I'm believing. So if that answers your question, Jank, hopefully that's helpful. So any of those boards, you can get the Creator Micro, or you can get the Framer Creator Micro, depending on what your style, what you like. Both are really epic boards, and I totally recommend. And if you place an order now, if you are interested in getting one, then you can actually get some free gifts today. So you have the chance to win t-shirts, key sets. I'll show you guys on the wheel here. We've got a bunch of gifts. We've got dials, t-shirts. We've got the XYZ numpad, so you can get like double whammy. You can get two for the price of one, basically, if you get that on the wheel. And so I'm really keen to actually get that one a spin. So if you guys have placed an order, please go ahead and throw it in the chat, order numbers, and we'll go ahead and spin the wheel. Any of the creators should work for Figma. Yeah, exactly. Awesome. Yeah, user interface work is epic. I think the Work Louder definitely excels in all areas of making design, UI, all of those things just really, really user-friendly, but not just user-friendly, also like inspire. Really, you're like part of something that's really high quality. You get to have that experience, in the same way that like maybe Apple, makes products that make you feel like you're using something that's really high value. WorkLoud has that same aesthetic, whilst having that function as well. Super flexible products that are actually really, really useful for whatever you're doing. Jeremy Schmidt, that looks like an order number. We got 23782. Awesome. Thank you for dropping that order number. That's awesome. Just picked up a Framer Creator Micro. Yo, that's epic. Thank you so much for dropping that one. 237. Cool. So that's looks like that's one from earlier on, just recently. I'm not sure when you've put that order through, but I think that must have been a little while ago. So what we can do is I'll go ahead and note down your order number, and we'll add a free gift to your order, which will be really cool. So thank you, Jeremy. That's awesome. Thank you for dropping that number. I'm going to write that one down for you. I'm going to put that down here. We got 23782, order number 23782, 23782. 2372. Alrighty, so that means Jeremy is going to get a free little gift in his order. So he's got the Framer Creator Micro. Thank you for dropping a number. That is epic. So what that means is, so Jeremy's placed an order recently. That means he's going to get a little gift added in if it hasn't shipped already. So we're going to make sure, hopefully it's not shipped yet. If it has shipped, unfortunately we can't add something to it, but if it has shipped, it's going to get a little gift. So we appreciate you dropping that order number. Anyone else that has order numbers that wants to drop them in, let me know, throw them in the chat. We can add free gifts to your orders, and if you place the order on stream today, if you've got anything you're thinking of buying, place that order on stream, and we're going to go ahead and spin the wheel that we've got up here. We've got that wheel. We're going to give it a spin, and you guys have the chance to win some really epic gifts, so please go ahead and do that. Thanks Jeremy, thanks for throwing that one in there. I appreciate you too. It's really epic to have you guys on here and supporting the stream. It's lots of fun to be able to hang out with you guys here, so I appreciate you joining. If anyone's not sure what I'm doing here, I'm making a board. So I'm putting together the XYZ workboard. I'll just pull that up for you guys here. So putting together this board, it's coming together nicely here, but that's what we're doing. So if you guys are wondering why I'm like fiddling down here with my hands, that's what I'm up to. Let's see who else we got chatting with us. Any of the creators picked it up. I'm only using Photoshop for my shortcuts. Can you recommend a budget-friendly model of yours? So if you're using Photoshop, I mean, Photoshop you can still set up like any number of shortcuts if you want. I would recommend, if you want something that's like a Creator Micro kind of style board, these guys are a great option. You can go ahead and get one of these setups. If you want something that's like a little bit cheaper, then just go with the base wired only option. That's going to save you a little bit of money and just kind of keep it a little bit cheaper. And if you place an order now, then you can also win some free stuff, which I know doesn't make the order cheaper, but like for the amount of stuff you get, definitely much more value. We're going to be able to win potentially a second little board. That's the XYZ. I'll show you guys here. Spin and win. If you guys place an order now, you can win that XYZ numpad, which is a very similar board. You get two for the price of one basically at that point. So I recommend placing an order now. If that's what you mean by something that's a little bit more affordable, let me know if that's helped Fahmi. If there's anything, any other questions I can answer for you. The other option, if you are wanting something a bit cheaper again, XYZ workboard, you can still set that up with shortcuts. So you could use that as an accessory board, and you have your main keyboard, or even just use that as your main keyboard and you can use it with shortcuts. So this XYZ board I've got here, I'm putting one together at the moment. This is the R2 board, so a bit more budget friendly option. If you get this assembly kit, you basically arrives, and just like what I'm doing at the moment, you get to put it together, which personally I think is a great deal. I get to hang out with you guys and put together this board, and then you guys can do the same thing. So if that helps with what you're wanting to look for, something a bit more affordable, I definitely recommend either Creator Micro. Those guys are in stock right now. If you go for the base version, that's a little bit cheaper, and that will save you a bit of money if you're looking for a bit more affordable option, or the XYZ board if you want the same kind of thing. Honestly, that gives you a lot of flexibility, a lot more kind of use. Yep, thanks Work Louder. Great budget friendly options, either of those. Definitely recommend. Alrighty, what else we got here? We've got NPR. What am I missing? If you got any questions, if I haven't clarified anything in the last few minutes whilst you've hopped on, just let me know, and I will answer any questions as best as I can. We're currently streaming. We're going to put together this board. So Work Louder, we make these keyboards, so ones like these, and we're going to be go ahead and putting one of these ones together. Also, if you check out our website, we've got a bunch of different options available on there. So this is the board I'm currently putting together, and there's a bunch more. So we've got things like the Creator Micro boards, and if you guys place an order on the stream today, you guys can go ahead and win a bunch of free stuff. So that's what we're here for, how to get free stuff on the stream. If that was your question, if that's what you're missing, you weren't sure what was happening, then hopefully that helps. Alex, thanks for joining, appreciate you being here. And what else have we got? More convenience. Not cheaper, but more convenience. Yeah, hopefully if you have any more questions for me, please let me know. Hopefully that helped you clarify with kind of how to make the most of the budget-friendly options. But if you do have any more questions, please let me know. And thanks again, Jeremy, for dropping your order number. Free stuff hopefully on the way for your order. And anyone else that has an order number, please let us know. If you're thinking about placing an order, place it today and you'll get to spin the wheel for free stuff. I actually kind of want one of those free t-shirts from Work Louder, because I don't know about you guys, but t-shirts are just so versatile. We're actually going into summer at the moment in Australia, so we need t-shirts more than ever. I am in a hoodie at the moment, but it's early in the day, the sun is still rising, and once it's up, I'm going to be way too hot to wear a jumper. Do you offer a full keyboard with numpad, mechanical switches, or with Windows keys? We do have full keyboards. Let me just pull it up for you. So let me know if this is helping you answer your questions as I go through it. But we have a bunch of options. So that these top few options are the smaller keyboards, work board, etc. But if you get to the Nomad, bigger board, so not with the numpad yet, but it is a bigger board if that's kind of what you're after. Same with this guy here, the Nomad E. And then if you go through the Knob 1, same deal, but I believe if you get the Creator Board XL, this guy has numpad. So it's sold out at the moment. I'm not sure if there's a restock of that one coming, so that's a good thing to clarify. I will have to check that out for you, but so we have had that kind of option in the past. It's obviously a much bigger board then, but if you wanted something like, basically if you want to have both, and like you want the keyboard and the numpad situation, I would recommend you can go ahead and get a Nomad as your main board, and then get the Creator Micro on top, and then you get that numpad experience, and you actually kind of have a bit more versatility because you can have the board with you and then you have that second little one. And what that does is that just gives you kind of a bit more flexibility, and you get the numpad as well as the board, but they're not kind of tied together too much. Hopefully that helps you with the question, Fahmi, and if you do have any more questions, please let me know. I appreciate you asking. And then in terms of the question about mechanical switches, Windows keys, you can get all the info on the types of switches and all the design of the boards on the site, so just go ahead and check out the keyboards if you're interested in the Nomad. Have a look on here, and you can go ahead and find out anything that you want to know about the board. And if you do have any more questions, please just let me know what they are, and I'll try and do my best to help you out. Love the minimal look. Yeah, dude, like honestly, the boards strike the perfect balance between kind of the artistic flair and that like really beautiful form, the beautiful look, as well as that functional look. So so you kind of get that minimalistic but aesthetic look. I definitely recommend, if you guys are interested in that kind of thing, go check out, look at the website, and if you do place an order right now whilst we're on the stream, we're not going to be here forever, but we are going to be here for a little bit, and so go ahead and place the order, and you guys can win on the wheel. So if you place an order now, you guys can win any of these gifts. Includes t-shirts, includes a little numpad board that you can get for free. So you spin it like this and you might win any of these items, any accessories. So whatever board you bought, you would win any of the accessories that you choose. So please, if you're going to think about ordering something soon, now is the time to do it, especially if you're thinking about Christmas gifts. If you guys have done Christmas shopping already, or if you haven't done Christmas shopping already, now is the time. And you guys can go ahead and win some stuff as well. So you can like double up on gifts by just buying one gift, and you'll get two for the price of one. Sounds like a good deal to me. Lego Master Shark, dude, yeah. The boards are awesome, and from your username, if you're into Lego, one of these boards is the way to go. So I'm putting this together right now myself, and honestly it feels like I'm just playing with Lego again. So we've got this board here, we're putting together the frame it's going to sit in, and it is a lot of fun. So if you guys are wondering what I'm kind of fiddling around with, that is what that is. So if you're into Lego and you want to get a board, that is the way to go. Go ahead and get one of these XYZ workboards. If you're interested in Creator Micros, just a heads up, those ones are in stock at the moment. So if you place an order now, they're ready to go. They're ready to ship out right away. And if you do place an order now, you guys will go ahead and get a free gift right away as well. So if you guys are thinking about that, please let me know. What else have we got here? We've got the questions, love the boards. Yeah. Do we ship worldwide? Yes, worldwide shipping. Anywhere in the world, we can ship it to you. And yeah, so Egypt is totally on the cards. So worldwide shipping, if you go ahead to our website and check it out, and when you go add to cart, check out, put in your shipping address, and you get all the details on there for the shipping. But yeah, worldwide shipping. Thanks Roland, saying hi. Yep, welcome, thank you for joining us. It's great to have you on here. What keyboard do you recommend for CAD applications? It's a good question. So in terms of CAD, again, it does depend on what your current setup is, but I would probably recommend, depending on if you want something with like quick shortcuts and something to kind of zoom around on in like in a numpad kind of fashion, then I recommend you checking out the website and having a look. I'll just pull it up for you. Depending on what you're after, something like these Creator Micros, they have great functionality for being able to make lots of little shortcuts and using as an accessory on your desk. And then I'd also recommend getting something like the Nomad E is a great board to be able to use for just whatever workflow you're using, and you can make it very adaptable for whatever you're after. So it kind of depends. I'd probably say like, yeah, the Nomad E2 is very good option if you're wanting something that's kind of a versatile full board. And then if you want something that's going to be kind of an accessory board, something like the Creator Micro will be great. And basically you can set it up with CAD applications to be like mapped to whatever shortcuts you want to have it mapped as. So if you have any other questions, Noah, let me know. And if you place an order now, we'll go ahead and add some free gifts. You guys can spin to win, and there's a bunch of different free stuff you guys can win today if you place an order on the stream. So if you've been thinking about it, now's the time to place those orders. Hello Roland, hello, welcome, thank you for joining us. It's awesome to have you here. This is Work Louder stream. We're doing a keyboard build. We'll pull it up for you on the screen here. Putting together this keyboard on the stream today. So putting it together. I'm sorry this focus is not having a good time. I have to fix that later. But that's what we're doing, putting together this board. What time is it now for you in Tasmania? At the moment it is 8:30 in the morning, so I've been up since kind of early this morning. Had a nice little early start. Come and join the stream, get crack-a-lacking with all this. I had to set up the shop. So yeah, no worries, Noah. Thanks for asking questions. If you guys have any other questions, I'll answer as best as I can whilst we're on the stream here today. And yeah, at the moment it's 8:30 in the morning for me. I've got my coffee ready to go, and it's just early days for me. I've got a big day ahead, lots of plans. But yeah, let me know what time it is for you guys and where you guys are at. What are you up to? Is it nighttime? Are you chilling? Are you at work? I don't know. Whatever it is you're up to, let me know. No worries, Noah and Fahmi. How to customize the shortcuts? Yeah, great question. Thank you for asking. So if you guys, I'll pull up the website again. So customizing your shortcuts, if you go support on our website, this section here, you download input. And input is the no code keyboard configurator. So what you guys can do is you download this, all the options are here that you might need, and you can just basically map those shortcuts really easily to the website. So if you go ahead there, download that one, input, and that's the tool that you'll use to map all of the keys. So hopefully that helps, Fahmi. Does that answer your question? So you basically can just use import, and it's really a really good system for mapping those keys. Intuitive, simple. You don't have to have super complex. You don't have to have any code understanding or anything like that. So that's very important for a lot of people. Awesome. 4:30 p.m. in Toronto. Dude, that's crazy. That's like, what day is it for you guys? Are you guys ahead or behind me? Because for me, it's the 12th of December. Are you guys on the 11th or on the 12th? Let me know where you at. You ahead or behind? 4:30 in Toronto. That is so different to where it is for me at the moment. Alright, we're still putting together this board. So hopefully that answered your question, Fahmi, before about the setup. Does the keyboard come with pre-installed keys, or can I change them later for Windows? So you can change the keys. So depending on what board you buy, there's different key sets available, and you can change them out later. So if you were to look at, let's take a look at the Nomad real quick. They come with key set, obviously, but you can purchase new key sets and that you can use instead. And then obviously, yeah, if you wanted to change to a different key set, you can. Hopefully that helps. You can check tutorial video. Yep, thanks for that clarification. Support section to look at what the experience is like of setting up. So yeah, check out that video if you are like interested in getting a bit more info on how the setup works. Just so, like, videos are always a good way to just quickly run it through so you can easily see what it looks like. It's the 11th here. Nice. You guys, so Roland, wherever you're at, is a day behind where we're at, so that makes sense. What else have we got there? I need those lotto numbers. Yeah, dude, like KWH, if you go ahead and place an order, if you've won it once, you know, who's to say you won't win it again? Double trouble. Nice. No worries, Fahmi. If you have any other questions, please let me know. And if you want to place an order right now, you can go ahead and win any of those gifts that are on that dial on the screen. So you will guaranteed win a gift of some kind. So please go ahead and place an order if you're interested. If you have any more questions, anything you need to clarify, let me know. But hopefully we've been helpful for answering anything you need to know. What else have we got here? 11th, not numbers, 4:30. Does it work for Blender shortcuts too? Yes, it will work for any of the shortcuts. So like we said, if you go to the Work Louder page and check out the tutorial video under the support section, it'll run you through how to set up the keyboard, and you'll be able to see exactly what how the setup system works. And so yeah, it will work for Blender shortcuts, and you'll be able to set it up for Blender and any other application that you want to use it for, I believe. So if that's if there's any other questions, let me know. But thanks for the question, Anton. That's super helpful. Whenever you guys ask questions, there's usually somebody else that's listening that wants to hear the same answer. So if you have a question, don't think that you're the only one wondering. Go ahead and ask it, and we'll sort you out. And just a reminder, place an order over $89 today, and you guys will be eligible for a free gift. We'll spin the wheel, and it'll be awesome. I'm really keen to give this wheel a spin, so if somebody places an order, I'm gonna get excited, very excited, because we're gonna spin this wheel for a chance to win any of those gifts. No worries, Fahmi, and a lot of numbers. Yeah, honestly, place an order. The lotto numbers, well, basically you don't even need the lotto numbers, because all of these are free gifts. So I mean, I know that obviously you want certain gifts more than others, but you get a guaranteed free gift, which is not like the lotto, let's put it that way. Alrighty, we've got an order number from Cheetah Chintz. Thank you very much for placing that one in, 23063. I'm gonna write that one down for you, 23063. So thank you very much for placing an order. That is epic, Cheetah Chintz. Thank you for placing an order. So that one's from, I assume, a couple days ago or something, If that hasn't shipped out, we're going to go ahead and add a free gift depending on the order size. Bigger the order, the bigger the gift. So there's dials, there's all sorts of different add-ons that you guys can get as a gift with your package. And anyone else that's placed an order recently, place your order number in the chat and we will go ahead and give you a free gift. Good question. So yeah, Cheetah Gents, you guys, as long as your order hasn't shipped out already, because we can't obviously add it if it's gone, we're going to go ahead and add a gift to your order. So anyone else that's placed an order recently, let us know in the chat your order number. If you're going to place an order soon, now's the time to do it so you can get free gift. We're going to spin the wheel of chance, spin and win, guaranteed win of some kind of gift on that wheel today. So thank you for placing an order. We've got another one from Max. This is crazy. Oh, sorry, not Max. Mishak Stone. Oh, yeah, dude, epic. I'm gonna write your number down. 21568. 21568. Awesome. Thank you so much for placing an order, Mishak. That's awesome. Mishak Stone. That is really, really cool. We've got lots of order numbers coming in. Keep up the momentum, guys. We've got to keep going, and we've got to get someone to place an order on stream today. And then we're going to go ahead and spin the wheel for a chance to win. So appreciate you guys for dropping those order numbers. It's good. We're getting some momentum. Green Dream question. Thank you for asking. Europe when? I think if you're asking when can you get products in Europe, the answer is right now, because we ship worldwide. So if that's your question, unless you're asking for a particular product to be in stock, otherwise, if you are interested in a product and you want it shipped anywhere in the world, worldwide shipping is available for all the Work Louder products. So let me know if that was your question. Mike. Thank you. Sorry for messing up your name. I apologize, but Mike is a lot easier for me to remember. Thank you for dropping the number, Mike. That is epic. Awesome. I've got your number written down. We've got my super high-tech piece of paper here with order numbers on it. And if you guys place an order right now, I'll add your name to the list, or your order number at least, and we'll spin to win. But if you placed an order recently, you don't even have to place an order on stream. If you've placed one recently, we'll go ahead and add your free gift to your order. Any order that qualifies, orders placed recently, basically. Any other questions? Green Dream NC, let me know if that answer I gave a minute ago about worldwide shipping was answering a question. But if it didn't answer your question, please let me know, and we'll go ahead and clarify any other questions that you might have. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're tuning in from anywhere in the world, if you're in Europe, if you're in whatever continent, if you're in Antarctica, especially if you're in Antarctica, let me know where you are, what you're up to, and I'm keen to learn about what you guys are doing. I'm here in Australia, in the land of kangaroos and snakes and wallabies, and we're just chilling, making one of these boards. It's coming along. Just been cruising along as I chat to you guys, putting it together slowly, having a bit of fun. But let me know where you guys are at, what you guys are up to, what do you guys like to do in your spare time. I like to run. I don't know what you guys like to do. I like to run from all the scary animals in Australia. Not really. I actually just like running. But let me know, you guys have any hobbies, what do you like to do? I spend a fair bit of time on my computer editing videos and photos for my business. And I'm excited to use this new keyboard for that very purpose. So let me guys know what you guys are up to. Yeah. What you're doing, where you're at, tell me. But thank you for tuning in. I appreciate having you guys on board. And if you have any other order numbers, drop them in the chat. Let me know if you're thinking about placing an order. Yeah, Mike, how do we survive snakes and spiders? Dude, it's a tough world out there. We're just built different, I guess. We just have that going for us. No, people make it sound scary. I've heard like a lot of people internationally, they're like, oh my goodness, Australia. But like personally, I haven't had any problems surviving. I'm pretty alive still, and I haven't had any dangerous animals try and eat me. If you guys look up, I'm actually in Tasmania, which is a pretty unique part of Australia, little island down the bottom, and we have an extra animal that the rest of Australia doesn't have to worry about. So if you guys search up the Tasmanian devil, which sounds crazy, I know, but it's even crazier when you see them. Tasmanian devil we have here in my home state, and we're an island, so we're actually the only place in the world that has this animal. So Tassie devil, search it up. Little carnivorous beast of a thing. They've got an exceptionally strong jaw, and yeah, look it up. Very unique animal. Those guys are just zooming around in my hometown. Not quite. They're pretty elusive, but yeah, check it out. Those guys, Tassie devils. That's where I live. But yeah, no, we survive all right. I think most of the time people overhype the scariness of the animals here in Australia. Maybe we're just extra brave. But look up the Tassie devil if you want to see a cool little creature. That's where I live, amongst the devils. But if you guys have any other questions about the Work Louder products, the shipping, international shipping, anything like that, please let me know, and I'll do my best to help you out. I'm gonna just pull up this here screen with the board on it. Let's just see if we can get it to focus. Why is it? It must be, I don't know what's going on. What if I pull this one in front here? Sorry guys, I'm just trying to see if we can fix the focusing issue on the camera. It's just having a little bit of trouble. Sadhu, you can turn the wheel. Work louder. Yes, those are real. Tassie devils, real deal. But also answer to Sadhu, yes, you can spin the wheel. This one here, I've got it ready for you to spin. Place an order, any of you. Place an order right now, and we'll spin the wheel. It's going to be fun, because I actually really want to spin the wheel, but I can't do it unless one of you guys places an order. So if you place an order, we will see what you win, but you will win something, and this is the only way you get to win something. Hashtag work louder. I know. Epic products, please place an order so we can spin the wheel together. Can I turn the wheel? All right. Yes, they're very real. Thank you for thank you for clarifying. Tassie devils. Actually, one time, I'll tell a funny story. I don't want to go too much into like personal stories, but I was camping, and a tent nearby, like we had like a tent outside that had food in it, and I could just hear like this crunching sound. It's just crunch. All night. Well, not all night. It was a few hours, and I was like, damn, I have to get up and check what this is. And I look at this tent with the food in it, and there's just this hole in the side of the tent where this animal had eaten. And yeah, shine a light in. There's this like Tassie devil in the corner, like eating our food. And you had to like scare it out of the tent. But keyboard you're building. I will pull it up right now. Let me just change the screen. But that's enough about Tassie devils. All right. What's going on here? Alrighty. Cool. This is the keyboard we're building. Putting it together a little bit by little bit. So we've got the main board, and we've got this frame here, which has been putting that together. Don't know why we're not going in focus very good. I'll put it up here for you guys. This is the board, putting it together at the moment. And yeah, it's gonna be fun once we have it all going. Jara, it's nuts. Yeah, I don't want to go too much into my Tassie devil stories, but there's more. You're welcome for showing the keyboard. So that was the frame I've just showed you there, and then this is the main board here. So this one here is what we're going to be using at the end of it all. So it's called the Work Louder XYZ workboard. If you guys check out the website, I can show you what it looks like on there too. So if you guys go to the website, keyboards, XYZ workboard, this is what we're putting together today. So you can see we've got the frame, we've been putting that together, and then we're going to have this mounted on top of that one. So if you got any other questions, thank you for the question, Roland. And if you have any more, let me know. What else is going on? Only in Looney Tunes. No, not only in Looney Tunes. Very much a real animal. And yeah, you can see them out in the wild. You can see them wherever you want, really. You just gotta go looking. Yeah, but no, very real animal. And yeah, all sorts of crazy stuff here. Got kangaroos as well, which you know, to me, like, oh, kangaroo's just like everyday thing, but when people come here, they're like, oh my goodness, it's a kangaroo. And to me, it's like, yeah, dude, of course it is. They're everywhere. They're in our backyard. I could wake up in the morning and like, there's a kangaroo eating my vegetables. It's very frustrating. How much did it cost? All right, so great question. I can show you right here. So it depends obviously on your currency. Maybe like changes what the cost will be, but we've got USD on the website just so it's clear for everybody. So $89 is the price for the workboard. When it comes in this assembly kit, like what I've got here, I'm putting it together piece by piece. It's honestly a lot of fun, kind of like hanging out with some Lego, but it's Lego that you get to use for work, so I'm pretty excited about that. So price $89, and then you've got a couple different options. If you wanted to get a pre-built one, it's $114, or if you get a PCB kit, which is just the PCB and you get to print, you can download for free the 3D print files, you can put it together yourself. So any of those options, that's the price of this XYZ board. If that's your question, Roland, hopefully that's got that answered. If you have any other boards you're interested in, check out Creator Micro 2, currently in stock, ready to ship. So I would recommend placing an order whilst they're in stock, because there's nothing better than placing an order and it coming quickly. Any other questions? All right, Florida, strange animals. Dude, let me know, Davin, thanks for the comment. Let me know what strange animals you have, because I've not been to Florida. I think my like understanding in my head is you guys have like crocodiles or something, or maybe alligators. I don't know. I can't remember which one's which. We also have those in Australia, but they're more like up north, and I'm very much down south, so we don't have any of those. We have some other things. Any boards with a number pad included? Thanks for the question. So basically, there's only really one option I think is out of stock at the moment. So we did have the creator board. I'm gonna stop messing that up in a second. This guy had that number pad included, but my understanding is all the other boards, they've got the numbers on top. But what I would recommend is, if you do want the number board particularly, get one of these creator micros, and it serves the same kind of function, depending on what you're after. But yeah, let me know what you're kind of looking for, what you're going to use it for, and that's kind of obviously the key thing for what you're going to buy. What connection is the keyboard you are building using? Thanks for the question. So we've got connection on this one. I'll pull it up. It's just it's in this packet here actually. Whoop. So your little USB-C connection on this one. USB-C for the win. I'm very glad that all of my things that I buy these days comes with USB-C. Way better. If that's the answer you're looking for, Roland, USB-C is what's on this one. So you can get that XYZ workboard. I'll pull it up here again. And it just it'll come with the little kit. And yeah, USB-C charging and connection. If that answers your question, hopefully it did. What else do we have? Jara, what are the things on the wheel? Let me tell you what is on the wheel. Spin and win. That's what it is. Every order that gets placed on stream today gets to spin the wheel for not just a chance to win, but a win. Guaranteed. But also, if you want to know what the exact things are on here, so we've got a bunch of dials. So those dials, I'll show you what they look like. So depending on the purchase, what you buy, is these dials here. So they have these awesome wacky colors, and obviously there's the colors on the wheel. Those dials, they go on the board here. You can see that little white dial, and so you can get some extra dials. You can swap them out, and so they're excellent little addition. So those are kind of like, you know, you get a win. They're pretty epic, but if you win something like any accessory, that's pretty like a really awesome deal. So if you guys go ahead and check out any product on the website, like this for instance, the dials are just one of the accessories, but you get to choose other accessories too. So here you go, MX Legend keys, and so if you add those to your order, you get a whole extra key set as well. So if you win that one, you get extra key set. If you go check out, let's have a look at the Nomad. Let's say if you purchase a Nomad today, you get a bunch of different options as well. So you can get some really epic, you get a new shell, you can get new key sets as well, or color kits, or even a carry case, which honestly, I think I would probably choose a carry case because I travel around for working sometimes, and that is a super handy thing to have. Hopefully that's helping answer your question, Jaro, about what the things are on the wheel. There's a t-shirt, Work Louder t-shirt, which is a very epic option. I just check if they're on the website. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see, apparel, lost in transit. So these t-shirts, I actually think they're sick. Go ahead and place an order for one of these t-shirts, or place an order now and you can win a t-shirt for free. So honestly, a great deal, free t-shirt. I would actually be very excited if I had that same opportunity. So please place an order. Let me know your order number in the comments of the chat of this video on this stream. And we'll spin the wheel. We'll give it a spin just like this, and you have the chance to win something like the Work Louder t-shirt. So please let us know. And then actually there's a couple more. So we've got MX Pure Dozen. That's another key set I think you can win if you guys place an order right now. And then the big win, which I probably should have started with this, but if you're still listening, then you get to hear it still. XYZ numpad, which is, you guys don't even probably know what that looks like yet, because it's a numpad that you guys can win if you place an order on stream today that's not even available on the website. So I'll give you like a rough idea of what it looks like. It's similar to one of these Creator Micros, but it's like a blend of the Creator Micro with this XYZ board that I have here. So it's XYZ version of the Creator Micro. And you guys can win that for free today if you place an order. But you got to place an order and you got to tell me your order number, and then we get to spin the wheel. So hopefully that answers your question, Jara, about what's on the wheel. If you have any more questions, please let me know. Yeah, things on the wheel. Those are all the things that you can win, and you're guaranteed to win. Also, if you get to spin again, obviously you get to spin again, and you get an extra chance at that XYZ numpad. What other? Crocs, alligators, snakes. Dude, yeah, Florida sounds pretty wild. Actually, wildcats, those are crazy. I'd be interested to hang out with some of those. Welcome Roland, Orhan Prince, thanks for the DM. We'll check that one out, and hopefully we'll get back to you, yeah, that'll be awesome. Which keyboard would you buy? Thank you for the question, Roland. It's midnight in Romania. Epic. Dude, are you gotta go to work or something tomorrow? Like, do you need to sleep? I guess not if it's Friday for you. You can stay up all night. Alright, what would I buy? It's a good question. It would depend on what I'm going to use it for. I would always say that. But also what you're excited about. So for me, I'm like, probably would I would probably buy right now the Creator Micro if I was going to get something. Partly because it's in stock right now, which is epic. And it's just going to be really helpful for me when I'm like in my workflow, when I'm kind of doing editing of videos or photos, which I do a lot of for my business. That's going to be really helpful. And then I also have already got this XYZ board. So I won't be buying that right now because I'd rather get two different things than two of the same, to be fair. Unless I was like, I need one for home and one for work. But at the moment, it's a good question. Because this Nomad is like, it's really nice. I love the widget on the side here, this little guy. And you can actually customize that or download like some different options for those ones. And I really like the idea of getting one of those. So I don't know, I'm kind of torn. Creator Micro, Nomad. I'm not 100% sure which one I choose. But it actually honestly depends on whatever you guys going to be using it for, like what would you buy? So yeah, I don't know, I'm pretty sold on the Creator Micro. I think it's the way to go. But if you guys place an order right now, we get to spin the wheel, chance to win, and pull up the wheel. Looks like this. It's got some epic prizes, t-shirts, whatever else. And if you've placed an order recently, like it's not on the stream, that's okay, because we can still add a free gift. We won't spin the wheel, but we'll add a free gift to your order, and depending on the size of the order, bigger the order, the bigger the gift. And so if you guys have placed an order recently, please throw the order numbers in the chat. We've got 3 order numbers already from a couple other people, but we need some more. So please let me know what's going on. Throw them in the chat if you're placed an order recently, or if you're gonna place an order. Do it now. Do it right now. Alrighty. So what else we got? 350 November. Yes. Well, I mean, you pay for good quality stuff. To be fair, I wouldn't complain about. I don't know. My personal philosophy is buy something, make it something that you really like. Like buy something expensive. I try to do this with everything. Like if I'm buying jeans, I'm not gonna buy some crappy pair of jeans that I don't care about, because then I'm not gonna enjoy them. I'm not gonna be happy when I'm wearing them. I'm not gonna look after them. Lose, basically, is the way I think of it. But if I buy something expensive, like I go get the nice jeans that I really like, and then I care for them, I wear them more because I enjoy them, all of those things. And I think the same with anything I buy, especially like a keyboard, something that I'm going to be like working with. I want to feel like I'm kind of excited to use the stuff that I use for work, because I don't want to like rock up to work and be like, oh, I've got to use my keyboard again. You know, I want to be excited about it. So that's why I buy stuff like Work Louder products, and that's why you should too. But anyway, thanks for chatting, guys. Alec, hello, welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream, and anyone else who's just joined, my name's Josiah. Throw a wave in the chat or something. What is it? Good question. So this one here that I have is a keyboard that I'm actually putting together. I'll pull up the camera. So we've got this keyboard here. I'm putting it together. So this frame is going to go together here with this one. And so you can see frame, keyboard. We've got this key set here. I haven't opened that one yet. And that is what we're putting together. So Work Louder is a keyboard company. We make a bunch of cool products. I can go ahead and show you on the website. There's a couple different options. We've got these awesome little keypads, Creator Micro 2, XYZ workboard. That's the one I'm working on right now. Excuse me. Yeah, and so if you want pricing, $89 for this workboard is the price. Comes in a kit where you get to put it together, which is what we're doing at the moment. Putting together a board. It's actually a lot of fun. I think it's like making Lego, but it's Lego for work rather than Lego for just at home. Work Louder keyboards. Go check us out, worklouder.cc. And prices depending on the boards, obviously, but $89 for this workboard. If you place an order now on the stream, you will win any of these items on the wheel. You've got this wheel. You can get a t-shirt. You can win any accessory. There's like some really high value stuff worth over $100. If you guys win, well, at least, yeah, if you guys win the XYZ numpad, it's not even for sale yet. So I guess the value of that is undefined. Anyway, place an order now to win any of those items for free. For PC or gaming, you can use it for whatever you like. So they're very, very versatile board. You can use it for PC or gaming and or working as well. Basically, the design of them is to be very flexible. You can grab a board like this as well. So depending on what you're after, what you're going to be using it for, I would recommend either one. 89 better than 350. Yeah, I mean that's the whole idea of the companies. You have products for different price ranges, different people. Yeah. Sorry if I should have clarified. There was other options as well. $89 is a great option for anybody who wants, pretty affordable board, made with that awesome design. Makes it feel really, really kind of exciting to use. And so I definitely recommend place an order if you would like one, and you can have the chance to win something worth very much worth your time. You give it a little spin of this wheel, and you can win something exciting. So you can get dials, you can get t-shirts, you can spin it again, you can get a numpad, which is honestly my favorite win of the wheel, which is basically one of those creator boards, but the creator micros, but an XYZ version, so you get to put it together yourself and everything like that. I think those ones come pre-built, but it's the same design, same kind of style with these frames. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. What else? What is the difference between the Nomad and the XYZ? Good question. So there's a couple differences. The XYZ board you can see here is a bit more of a compact board. So this is kind of the design of it here. It's got that ortholinear design on this one here where the keys all lined up, so they're like directly on top of each other. And then if you wanted to check out the Nomad, we'll have a look at it here. It's a bit more of a traditional keyboard style, so it's got the not that ortholinear look, so it's got the key sets are slightly off-centered, which is just a different style. Both work really well depending on what you're going to use them for, and just depends on what your personal preference is. But I would say like whatever you go with, both work really well. And the differences, obviously you can see like these guys have these extra knobs here with those little widgets and things on them, and those guys lots of fun to play around with. And kind of the difference on the work boards, they have some extra dials, so we've got these dials here, but they're a little bit more, it's a bit more of a compact compressed board so that it doesn't take up much space. So that's kind of the difference, kind of full keyboard kind of situation versus a bit more of a compact one. Hopefully that answers your question. Need in India, you can get it in India, shipping worldwide. So if you guys go ahead and place an order, add to cart, shipping anywhere in the world. Hopefully that helps you with your question, Akshay. Nice keys, yeah, dude, they're very cool. I'm a big fan of the way these keyboards look and how they work. Definitely recommend, if you're thinking about getting a keyboard, check us out. If you place an order now on stream, then you get to win a free gift as well. Will creator board ever be returned to production? I don't actually know the answer to that question, but feel free to DM us on Instagram. Just send a quick message and I'm sure someone will be able to get back to you on that one as well, about whether or not that's happening. What else have we got here? Let us know what you guys are up to. If you have any questions, let me know. But yeah, we're just putting together this board, having a bit of fun with it, and yeah, let me know what you guys are up to. Very good. All right, we're gonna pull up the camera there. Nice. Alrighty. Kind of put together our frame, so frame's done, and then what we're going to do next is add some pads and things like that onto the board, connect the JST. When will the next stream be? It's a good question. I have to check when our next stream is. I'm not exactly sure. We're going to be doing pretty regularly, so keep an eye out on Instagram for that little streaming icon. But yeah, hopefully that helps Roland. Any other questions, guys, let me know. And we're going to be probably having to finish up this stream pretty soon. So if you got any final questions before we're finishing up, then throw them in now. If you got any order numbers to drop into the chat before we get done as well, now's the time to do it because we're about to finish up. So last few questions, throw them in, and then we'll be wrapping up the stream. So now's your last chance to spin the wheel of fortune, and you guys can win something exciting. Here it is, ready to go. I think I will buy an XYZ keyboard, Roland. Yeah, dude. I mean, if you're excited to get one, you got about 5 minutes before I have to finish up. So please go ahead, place an order, and we'll spin the wheel. But also, yeah, great choice. If you want the XYZ, I definitely recommend. It's a good option if you want something that's simple, compact, and flexible in terms of what you want to use it for. But yeah, go ahead and place an order, and we'll spin the wheel. Everyone wants to see you spin the wheel. It's now or never. No, it's not now or never. You can spin it later. You can do another stream, but I'm not sure when the next stream is going to be. So I'd probably, if you want to spin the wheel, now's the time to do it. And if you want to, anyone else wants to drop an order number or spin the wheel, now is the time to do it. So let us know what you're up to. And what your plan is, Roland. Let me know. I'm going to be finishing up soon. Place the order, jump back in, and we'll spin the wheel of fortune. The spin to win. I'm just tightening up my frame. The wheel's ready. The wheel's ready for you, Roland. It's waiting. It's excited. Alright, we got these little guys, little footers. We're going to stick them onto the board. Mike wants to spin the wheel too, which means someone's got to place an order. He wants to see the spin. He wants to see it happen. And then you get to have this awesome little Lego project. Just put a little foot on. Gonna get another one. If you guys have any questions, last minute questions before we finish up today, or if you're gonna place a last minute order before we finish up today, do it now, right before we're done. Alrighty, some little. So Roland, let me know what you're planning. If Roland, if you want to get that XYZ board in now, get that free gift with your order. Spin the wheel. Now's your chance. I'm going to be finishing up pretty soon, so let's see it happen. I want to spin that wheel too, just like Mike does. I'll place the order next stream. Alright, well, go ahead and place it next stream. You have to confirm with us when the next stream's going to be. Probably next week, I reckon we'll be doing some more. I'm actually not sure. There might be some more soon, but sooner than that. But I'm not 100% sure when they're going to be. But all right, I'm going to hold you to that. If I'm on the next stream and you're here, you have to place an order, because I'm not going to go and leave without spinning the wheel. But yeah, awesome. All right. If anyone else has some last minute questions before we finish up, let me know. And if not, we'll be getting done pretty soon. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm partway through building my board. I'm going to finish it off soon. But it's a fun little project. I appreciate you guys being here with me for it. Wait, what is the XYZ numpad? Dude, let me tell you about the XYZ numpad. What it is it's what you can win if you buy something right now. But basically, it's a blend of so yeah, it's on here, XYZ numpad. It's a blend of one of these keyboards, so these XYZ workboards, with the Creator Micro style board. So it's one of those little boards, similar to this design, but with that XYZ kind of modular, or like build it out yourself system. I think they will come pre-built. It's not even available for sale online yet, and you can only win it or get it on stream if you place an order whilst we're on stream. So that's hopefully a good answer to your question. The real Big J, Eric, what's the material of the keyboard frame made of? So depending on what you purchase, these frames for the XYZ boards are 3D printed, and so that's basically the idea of those ones is to make like a really accessible and a bit more affordable, like budget friendly option for people. So we've got these 3D printed frames, and then with this this PCB that adds a bit more heft and weight to them as well. So does that make sense? Hopefully that clarifies. And then some of the other options, other keyboards have obviously different materials putting them together, so a little bit more hefty materials on some of those other ones. Hopefully that answers your question. Usually, what is the shipping time to Europe? Roland, go ahead and check when you go and add to cart and go and check out the shipping. The shipping times will kind of depend on where you are exactly, and so there will be probably an estimate of shipping times when you add to cart, and have a look at that just before you place an order. Hopefully that's helpful. Any other questions before we finish up, just throw them in right now. And thanks guys for hanging out with us. I'm just gonna go ahead and so we've got that wheel. Any last minute orders? We've got the Creator Micro. This guy's in stock at the moment. If you guys place an order, they'll ship out right away. Thumbs up. 5 to 8 business days. Thanks for the clarification. That's good. Awesome, very good. If you guys have any other questions, please let me know. That's the last few things before we finish up today, but we appreciate you guys hanging out with us on the stream. Spin the wheel next time. Roland, I'm counting on you being here. We're gonna have a spin of the wheel, spin and win. But we appreciate you guys hanging out with us today, and we'll be getting done pretty shortly. Alrighty, very nice. Alright, thanks guys for hanging out. I'm gonna be signing off now. We'll see you next time for some more spin and wins. It could be you spinning just like that. We'll see you later. See you next time.